Quite frequently, I am asked about overprinting. This is a process where you eco-print a garment that has already been eco-printed. And the reason that you might choose to do this is because you are not happy with the results the first time. Now, I would ask the question whether you prepared the fabric correctly the first time, whether you chose suitable vegetation, or did you go a little bit off piste and use a whole load of leaves from your locality, but you had no idea how they printed. That's what often happens. People get very enthusiastic and they use vegetation they are not familiar with and they don't know what the results will be like. However, you can certainly overprint and totally transform that piece. So in order to do so, I recommend that you finish it properly after the first session. So if you rolled it up on a cast iron pipe, I would neutralize it by giving it a wash in a solution of bicarbonate of soda with water or baking powder and water, just for a short 15-minute, 20-minute soak. And then I would wash it properly using olive oil or a gentle soap. So you've given it a proper wash to remove any color that the fabric has not absorbed from the first eco printing session. Then you treat it as you would a totally new piece of fabric. So if it's protein based, you will give it an overnight soak in water and then sprinkle it with vinegar. If it is protein based, you will soak it overnight in plain water and give it a 40-second rust water dip. Then you lay out your vegetation and then you print as normal for the same length of time as normal. If you're working with protein-based fabric, I highly, highly recommend that you overprint using onion skins. They are the most reliable, and I would just put them everywhere. And in general, you do not lose any prints you got from your first session, but you will totally enhance them by having a beautiful abstract design from onion skins everywhere else. If you are working with cellulose-based fabric and doing that 40-second rust water dip, I recommend you choose something very reliable like blackberry leaves. And it's one of the few times I would do more rather than less vegetation. I would aim for something abstract with just color everywhere. If you have access to something like Acer pseudoplatanus, which is sycamore, is what we call it here in Ireland, or it could be called sycamore maple in America. That's very good as well and usually very reliable, as are leaves from Cotinus cogreria. The variety I grow is called Grace. But choose something that you know gives good prints and use more rather than less vegetation and aim for a more abstract design. And hopefully you will be happy with your overprinting. So good luck with that and have fun.